welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life in Korea Philcore vlog. Actually, this is my first time in front of camera, so I hope that it will be a good vlog. And if you have any comments or any suggestions, just feel free to leave your comments below. Okay, so let's get started. Respect. We all need respect. Everybody needs respect. We need self-respect, and also our partner needs respect. Same thing as our family needs respect from our partner, and his or her family needs respect from us. So it's a give and take situation, guys. If you show respect to your partner and to your partner's family, then it's the same thing that they will actually give it back to you in return. So this is actually very important for a relationship to work, so that it will be much more stronger marriage. Single. I think we sometimes forgot that we are already married, and then we are no longer single, and we don't set any limitations when we go out or stay late. So I think it is really important for us to set our limitations and remind ourselves and be aware of our actions, that we are actually building a family already, and then we have our husband who is waiting, and our children, to take care for. Okay, so that is one on my top list. First few years are the hardest. Okay, it's almost the same when we are just a new employee in a company, and we're just starting. Of course, we don't know anything, and then we need a guide from other senior employees. So I think it is really important that we need to remind ourselves that in the beginning, everything is difficult and hard. So we need a lot of adjustment. So for me, I think the first few years of your marriage is adjustment period. Guys, is pick your battles. So picking your battles wisely is very important, because sometimes we are just trying to fight over a very small things. Actually, for example, who you didn't throw the garbage, or you didn't wash the dishes. In addition to that, sometimes we are just fighting around about like who didn't pick the kid, and then you are late again, something like that, and then you didn't answer my call. I think it is very important that we know the reason about it, why he didn't answer the call, or why she's late. So if we have an open communication with our partners, arguments or fight can be easily resolved. So that is why it's really important to pick our battles wisely. Patience, guys. So it takes a lot of time for us to change our behaviors when we are single. Okay, so actually getting married is paying a lot of attention, and then giving effort for that relationship to work. Okay, so if we are patient with each other, and then we try to understand our partner, I think our relationship will work better. I want to give an example. For example, if there is two restaurants that you actually go to, and then the other restaurant, they have a very delicious food, but then their service is not good enough. And then there's another restaurant, their food is okay, but then their service is really good. Yeah, and then they pay pay a lot of attention on improving their food and their service to their customers. So which do you think you will pick from that two restaurants? Of course, you're going to mostly we're going to pick the restaurants wherein they try to improve their food and then their service. They give full service to their customers. So it's almost the same with a relationship. So if you give service, for example, your husband just came from work and then he's really tired or something, then you can try to give water or cold drink, and then try to give any service. And then actually, guys, I want to add also that, for example, you go to your in-laws house and you just sit there and then you didn't do anything and then you don't put any effort. I think that is also not good. I think it is really important that when you go with your in-laws or when you deal with your husband, it is always important that we put effort on everything so that they will actually see it, and then they will pay it back in return. My list is appreciate. Okay, so sometimes we forgot to appreciate our husband and or our wife, and then we just, you know, we forgot to say thank you, or I appreciate what you did today, something like that. Even though it's just a small thing, we always need to show that we appreciate our we appreciate the actions that our partner did. Okay, so next from my list, guys, is in-laws bonding. Okay, so I think this is really important also, guys, because if we spend time, a quality time with our in-laws, whether it will be our mother-in-law, for example, your brother-in-law and his wife, or your sister-in-law, something like that. So if we spend quality time with them, we will get to know them better, and then also they will get to know us better. And in time, for example, you have an argument or a fight with each other, and there's a situation that you need help from them, they will actually give you a helping hand to make your situation better. Yeah, so this is really important to spend quality time with them. Okay, guys, so next from my list is self-reflection or mirroring. Okay, this is one of my favorite actually, guys, because sometimes we forgot to reflect, and we try to only see the situation one-sided. I think it is really important that we reflect and mirror ourselves, and then try to ask ourselves why is it happening to us, and what did I do, and then what are the things that I need to do, and why did he or she do that to me or my family, something like that. So I think this is really important that we self-reflect always in our marriage and to ourselves also. Okay, guys, so this one is the 9th from my list. So learn from mistakes of others. A wise man says that we need to learn from our mistake, but then the wisest of all says that we need to learn from the mistakes of others. Okay, so For example, you know a couple, and you know that they are actually, you know that they are like a perfect couple or something, and then you are shocked that that couple, that married couple is actually divorcing, and then you know the reason also. So I think it should be an example already to you, and you need to take guard of your marriage just by learning from the mistakes of others. Okay, so last from my list, guys, is respect. We all need respect. Everybody needs respect. We need self-respect, and also our partner needs respect. Same thing as our family needs respect from our partner, and his or her family needs respect from us. So it's a give and take situation, guys. If you show respect to your partner and to your partner's family, then it's the same thing that they will actually give it back to you in return. So this is actually very important for a relationship to work, so that it will be much more stronger marriage. So that's it, guys. Actually, these are the top 10 from my list for the things that I've learned from my marriage so far. So actually, we are not a perfect couple, and then we do fight or argue sometimes, but then actually just trying to always think about this top 10 list. I think it is really helpful for me and for you guys. And also I want to share something for you. So this quote, I really like this quote, guys. The grass isn't greener on the other side, and it's greener where you water it. So it's almost the same in our situation. If you think that your relationship is okay, and because actually there's no perfect relationship, or there's no perfect marriage, we don't actually know what is happening behind those doors. So it's better not to compare our life or our marriage with other couples. And then we should think also that it is not always a sunshine, or it's not always good every day. Sometimes we are in a bad mood, and sometimes our husband also in a bad mood. Yeah, so just remind ourselves that the grass isn't greener on the other side, and try to have faith in our partners. And of course, it is you know if you need to keep going with your relationship or not, and you also know that your relationship need to I mean, you know also if your relationship is not healthy anymore. So of course, I think you should know what to do with that. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. And this is actually my first ever vlog in front of you, so I hope that you like our topic for today. So that's it for today, and see you again in our next vlog. Okay, so have fun and stay safe. Always wear our mask and always follow the precautions. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.